Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Championship Night. We got ARC, we got MIR, we got a good one in store. You guys know during the regular season, they split. ARC was the only team to give MIR a blemish on their undefeated record. They've got good momentum. MIR's after some revenge. This is for all the marbles. We got Tommy the Tank back in the house. What's up, Tank? Good to see you, my man, for Championship Night. We got Dow making... that was the worst Billy Joel request I've ever seen in my life, Dow. Hook me up with some new gear, Mr. Piano Man. I can't even sing it. It doesn't even... It's just bad. All right, we got Julia Muse picking up some bundles. We got Valar. Valar says, "Merc me, please." 999 Gaming. Tiny, will you marry? I don't even know where that's from. We got B-Dub in the house for the Twisted Sisters. We got Deadly Dimes picking up all the bundles. I got something just for Dimes tonight in the bundles. We got Kel, some stuff and things. And we got Amy Bones. What's up, Bones? Good to see you. So I think you guys are going to love what we got in store. I think Gabe just went crazy and just started doing stuff. He's been turning on the television lately. He's been... that you just don't want to know. He's become a handful. This is good tonight, guys. I mean, this is the gear preparation. I knew after this weekend's pack event that there's going to be a lot of modifications and a lot of changes. And boy, oh boy, all day long I was getting upgrades and changes and so many things. And I love it. Absolutely love it. The time and attention that you guys pour into this. So a couple things that I do want to announce. As you guys know, this is championship night, and normally, you know, we do like snapshots and we have a good time and we do rewards. We're not doing any rewards tonight. I'm going to tell you why. Because we still got the third place matchup on Wednesday night. So tonight we're going to play. We are going to crown a champion, first place and then second place. And then we're all going to high five, you know, big hug, and then we're going to go on to Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we got Sly versus... does that mean I don't know. Does that mean Tommy the Tank and Tiny the Tank are both going to be Wednesday night? You never know. Tommy could make his epic comeback. That would be crazy. That'd be like double tank. Welcome box to two tanks. But Wednesday night... we've got Sly versus Vox for third place. And then Monday night, we're going to do a end of season. It's not going to be an awards ceremony like the last one, but it is going to be the championship ceremony, and we're also going to announce the All-Stars. So that's going to be Monday. Now, if you guys are charting along, you know that tonight is Merc Gear Piece number 9. Wednesday night will be Merc Gear Piece number 10. There's 12 in the set. Monday and Wednesday. By next Wednesday, you could have collected the entire Merc PvP set. So Monday night is going to be very relaxed, going to be very chill. You know, we're going to acknowledge, we're going to give out the rewards. There's going to be something special for all first place, second place, third place. And then we're going to announce the All-Stars on Monday. And then Wednesday night next week is going to be the All-Star game. So that's going to be no items used. You have to have the item in order to use it, but nothing's going to come out of your inventory next Wednesday night, so it'll be some good inventory replenishment. But it's going to be, so, you know, it'll be low-key, low stress, hanging out, having a good time, and good all-star match. And then the following week will be the Walking Dead week, and we are not going to do PvP that Monday and that Wednesday. We're going to do Walking Dead Sunday night. We'll do Walking Dead reactions on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on October 12th, we will kick off the farm. We'll kick off brand new Team PvP. So that week of the Walking Dead, that Saturday night after. Okay, so Walking Dead's on the 4th. That Monday, we're going to do Walking Dead reactions. That Wednesday, we're going to do Walking Dead reactions. Then that Friday, we're going to kick off Graves of Craven. Then that Saturday, we're going to do a exhibition match for the farm. You guys can test the portals. And then that Monday, a week after The Walking Dead, we're going to kick off the farm and have brand new PvP. Everybody got that? I know it's a lot of stuff, but we're going to be going in full effect. So a little bit of something for everybody. All right, who's ready to see these crazy bundles? Because they're good. I love when you guys are like buying them in the blind, and I absolutely love it because I always get to surprise you because first I'm going to show you the brackets. Look at this. So this is the path in order to get there. We started out number 1 seed, MIR versus Sly. Great matchup, and MIR pulled it out. Very, very high-scoring match. In fact, Sly had one of the highest scoring losses that we've had so far. So it was really, really good. All the way back September 9th was when that match was. So then MIR advanced, and we had Ark and Vox. And Ark pulled off the upset against Vox, number 3 versus number 2. Vox had beat him twice prior to that. So you can see Ark has got some good momentum. They beat MIR at the end of the season. They beat Vox. Now they get a rematch. And then we got Vox and Sly. It's going to be Wednesday night. So we got that. And let me show you. Oh, I got a little something for you guys tonight. And it can be used. It is the brand new suicide pet. I know your eyes probably go. How many people, when you see these bundles, your eyes immediately go to the top right-hand corner? You're like, okay, I know it's going to be a lot of good stuff, but I want to know what the bonus stuff is in the top right-hand corner. So just hold tight, because yes, there is a new pet in there. I know it's going to spoil it already. It's Red Clyde. So Red Clyde it hits everybody. So it is going to be a crazy, crazy pet. You can use it tonight if you want to go straight suicide mode and just do it. Everybody just casts a Red Clyde and everybody dies. We got AP2 and 10 to all players. So let's start out. Look at this. Just a $10 bundle to start out. So top left-hand corner, you get Elixir of Assault. You get Swole Elixir, a red-blue in that silver bundle, Resin Restore, and 5 Roman grenades. So remember how good those Roman grenades were on Friday night. 5 Roman grenades in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 9 items just in that top left-hand corner. Bottom left, the red bundle. Elysium, 4 Max Graph. 4 Max Graph should help you start to get a little bit of that replenishment for that graphene, because even if your final regular season match is tonight, you're going to need that graphene as you get into the farm and the next PvP. We are going globs again. 2 gold, 2 green, 2 blue. And then I wanted to put something to really help you prepare your character, because I got a lot of turn-ins this week once you guys got your inventory. Onyx Torso, Pearl Torso, Sapphire Torso, and look at the bonus items in the middle there. Marty, if you get red or gold, you get Marty, 2 silver skins. Now you'll notice a theme here. Those of you who got all the bundles, you're going to end up with 4 silver skins. So in that gold bundle, 2 Sly Flies, 2 Rizzos, Pet Revive. Got all your faction grenades mixed in there, and 6 more TS-15s. Red Psycho, 2 more pet skins, and then a lot of firepower over in this. We actually put all 4 of the AP bullets in 1 green bundle. You got Rojo, you got Rambo, you got Flux, you got Noir, and then a max meta gold armor wax, purple, silver, and red globs. And you're probably wondering why there's a socket in the top right-hand corner. That's for Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, that's not a socket. That is going to be the first ever, tonight only. You won't see this again, I promise you. 10 sockets. That is a 10 socket bundle in the top right-hand corner. So if you've got gems and you've been running low on sockets, this is your socket replenishment. I got a feeling there's going to be some gems that will be introduced as well. So the bonus up there in the top right-hand corner, 10 sockets, a Red Clyde, an Arcanite, that's your B1, and of course, you can debate this if you want. I think this is the best PvP piece we've ever put in. A while back, we had an item that had, remember when we rolled out the item that was Hodor, had health, damage, dodge, and reflect for PvE? Well, check this out. First PvP item that has health, damage, base, and AP all included. And don't forget, the Merc gear is +4, +4. So that means this is a health 6, Damage 6, Base 2, AP 1. I think it is the most complete piece of gear we've ever had. So if you're looking to kind of chip away little by little to add a little bit of base and a little bit of AP 1, one thing I want to remind you guys, if you were switching from Epic gear to Merc gear, some of you might have noticed this, you actually lost a point of AP because you gained 2 points of armor pen resistance. So currently it was 1 less from 2 weeks ago, those of you that equipped the Merc shoulders and also the Merc legs. Well, now you get that point of AP back. Now, one could argue, those of you that have all of the Merc gear, you have armor pen resistance 3. That's huge. So 1 point of armor pen is definitely good if you're dealing it, but 3 points of armor pen resistance is really, really good. So that is that's tonight's bundles. Want to put them up on the screen for everybody. So we'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Did you guys know the Merc gear, the Epic Merc gear is only available in the bundles. So there you go. And last but not least, just in case, I'm going to put it up on the screen. This is the new updated grenade bundle. I don't know your inventory, you do, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it up on the screen so just you guys can see all the items. And yes, the Rizzos have been added to the grenade bundle. I told you guys, we're going to fill this screen up one day. And it is getting close. So you got all the originals up there, different groups all throughout the history of the game. And in top right hand corner, look at that. Armada, Roman, Swarm, Eve, MASH, Shogun, Kip. All of your class grenades right there. Your Thumper, your Silencing Grenade, Moss Grenade, and of course, newly added Rizzo. So it is, game's come a long way. And as we transition, wait until you guys see Graves of Craven. We got some really, really neat stuff for you guys in there as well. So Father Ron picking up the silver and the gold. And remember, you can pick up the grenade bundle in any of our streams. So all you have to do is just let me know, and we will we'll put it up there on the screen. So Father Ron going silver and gold. You got it, Ron? It's a pretty good combo, I think, for some replenishment. All right. So let's do it the way we do. It is almost 9 o'clock. So I'm going to leave this up on the screen in case a couple people tune in late or do want to pick up a bundle before they leave. And those of you that are, you'll see tonight, a lot of our players are full Merc gear. So you're absolutely going to see, you can see some damage. We've got damage like we've never had before in the game. We've also got health like we've never had. I mean, it's good, well-rounded. So MIR and Ark are certainly, they've been strategizing. They've known they're going to play each other. So we'll get into it. So tonight's home team is MIR. And by virtue of having the best record in the league, so MIR has chosen to go with the final move. So that means we're going to start out with our pre-match buffs, and we are going to get, in no particular order, I'll tell you guys the order in a little bit, Julia, Dow, Jim, and Valar. Give me your pre-match buffs. And keep in mind, even though you guys might not be playing tonight, I see Dimes picking up silver and gold for football and also for Father Ron. And it's a pretty good combination right there. So football and Father Ron all, and Anthony all getting the silver and the gold. This Merc gear is going to be phenomenal in a week and a half when you guys are playing again. It'll come up on you in a hurry. So you certainly want to have at least a piece or two. All right, so let's get Julia, Dow, Valar, and Jim. Or is it Dow, Jim, Valar, and Julia? Who knows? Who knows the order? We're going to find out shortly. They will be going first tonight, though. We do know that. All right, Dow is going to go double purple. and Eli on Rojo. Turbo. And Bullet Wax. The Assassin is going to go Immune, Eli on the Mask, Eli on Rose, Max Graf, Bullet and Armor Wax. All right, we got Valar. Valar is going to go Immune. Everyone pay close attention to how they are setting up. She's going to go Max Graf, Eli on Bounty and Cosmic. So Eli on Flash, Eli on the Bounty Bow, Bow, Bullet, and Armor Wax. Amazing stats tonight from our starters. Jim is going to go Assault. Max Graf. Eli on Rose and Karna. Bullet and Armor Wax. All right, so we got the starting buffs for Team Arc. So the home team is Team MIR, and in no particular order. Moon, B-Dub, Amanda, and Kel. Moon, B-Dub, Amanda, and Kel. If I can get your pre-match buffs. And again, those of you watching, pay close attention to all the pre-match buffs for Team MIR as well. Amanda is going to go Assault. Double Max. And Eli on TS-15. All right, and Amanda is going to use her Viper gems to transfer 6 damage from Gemstone to herself. Bow and Bullet Wax. All right, Moon, B-Dub, and Kel. All right, B-Dub is going to go Assault Elixir. Max Graf. Eli on TS-15 and Mad Max. And B-Dub is going to use 6 Viper Stones on Gemstone to remove 12 of Gemstone's damage and give it to B-Dub. So that is 18 points of damage reduction transferred from Team Arc for Gemstone to B-Dub and also Amanda. Moonshot is going to go double max. Eli on Vulcan. Swole Elixir. Blade and Armor Wax. And Kel is going to go double max. Eli on TS-15. Assault Elixir. And Armor Wax. Okay, and we'll get to the subs in a second, but I do want to clarify, many of you know this, but the Viper Gem is something that is socketed, and when you socket it at the beginning of the match, you do have the ability to drain damage from a specific opponent and give that damage to yourself. It doesn't take life away from them, but they hit less hard and you hit harder. So that is the Viper Gem that we've talked about for some time. All right, so let's get the second units. So I want to get Team Arc, Busy, Beasley, and Mist. Busy, Beasley, and Mist in no specific order for the second unit either. Busy B, double max. And Eli on Buzz. Turbo. Bullet and Armor. Miss the Ninja. Mist is the most lethal damage ninja we have in the game. The only ninja we have in the game as well. Double max and Eli on Evoke. Turbo. And Blade. That's a good second unit right there in Arc as well. All right, and Killer Beasley. Eli on TS-15s and Rojo. And she's going max and also Assault. Man, a lot of you guys are playing Assault this week. That's a lot of bonus damage. I love it. I was not expecting that many people to play Assault in 1 week. So certainly there's no holds barred today, for sure. All right, and let's get the second unit for Team MIR. Nixie, Ben, Flyrod, and Julie J. Nixie, Ben, Flyrod, and Julie J. Let's get your pre-match buffs. Tin Man going double max. Eli on TS-15s. And Swole Elixir. Nixie going Eli on Trinity and double max. Julie J is going double max. Eli on brew. And Swole Elixir. And Fly Rod is en route, and he did message me his pre-match buffs, which are fine. He is here. He is driving and parking. So Fly Rod is going Swole Elixir, Max, Eli on TS15 and mustard bombs. And armor. I'm going to repeat that since it's not typed in chat. So you guys know, Fly Rod is in the second unit. He's going Max Graph, Swole Elixir, and his Eli's are on mustard bombs and also TS15. Now, if for some reason he doesn't make it by the second cycle, he will forfeit his turn. So you guys know how that works. So he is locked into the game. But he assured me he would be here for the championship. All right, I have got every player's buffs ready to go. So, before we kick this off, it is speech time. Because I have the luxury of really looking over all of this gear and having conversations with you. It's been a 2-month-long season, our first ever Faction Wars, and I got to tell you guys, it has been absolute blast. So I know that we got some really strong players, but one of the things that I am most proud of is the leadership that we've had, and I mentioned this earlier, and it's in all factions. Dimes, Will, Bones, Father Ron, Gina, but especially in this championship match. B-Dub, Nixie, Kel helping out a lot, Dow, Jim, and Julia helping out a lot, not only for the leadership but also for the gear. Because when I look at second units, and I'm not tipping anybody's hands, I'm going to tell you, these second units are damn good. And they're good because they work on their gear, but also some of the leaders sharing gear, spending time helping them get gemmed and glyphed and buffed. And I know Gemstone and B-Dub particularly spend a lot of time working with their other players. So win or lose tonight, everybody, be extremely proud of the teams you put together. These are not one-shot-and-done teams. They're teams that I think are going to do well tonight. We're looking forward to the All-Star game, and then we get to the farm. I think all these teams are going to be strong as well. So that's what we got. I'm going to give you guys the order, and then I'm going to set our timer for tonight. All right. Well, we know we're going to see the farm pretty soon, but let's see the asylum one more time, and we'll see it again Wednesday as well. So here it is. So tonight's order, starting out for Team Arc, is going to be Valar over in the bomber position. Then we've got going number 1 for Team MIR. We got Amanda in the rover position. Going second for Team Arc is going to be Dow in the defensive position. Going second for Team MIR is going to be Kel in the bomber position. Going third for Arc is going to be Julia in the rover position. And going third for Team MIR is going to be Moonshot in the defense position. And going last for each team is going to be the tanks. So we got Gemstone going last for Team Arc, and then B-Dub going last and finishing out the round, and ultimately we'll finish out the game in the tank position. All right. Here we go, everybody. The timer is started, and Villar, you kick it off. You've got 20 seconds to kick off this championship match. Good luck, and may the best team truly win tonight, and everybody have a great time. Always scares me when somebody yells Leroy Jenkins, because that just feels reckless. Come on, Villar. You had all day to prepare for this move, and you knew you were going to go first. She's waiting till the last couple seconds. Where you at, Villar? She might be switching it up on us. There we go. All right, Villar's going to start out with a little bit of repel smoke. Summon Sue to Moon. Oh, you're fine, Villar. So Moon, we're going to put a +5 on you. And she's going to go TS15 with 5 arc sparks. All right, hitting the wall right out of the gates. TS15, 5 arc sparks. What's it going to be? Black, green, and green. 3 blocks down. Art getting off to an early start. Amanda, you're on the clock. You got a 20-second timer. Moon gets a +5 toxic venom multiplier. Villar has repel smoke surrounding her. And Amanda, the unforeseen, all right, Amanda is going to go SP3 using her ability right out of the gates. And she's going to take Jim's blue. Amanda, what's your target? With the TS15 with 5 arcs. All right, so Amanda's going to target the wall, TS15. No worries, we're going to move you just a touch. Put you here. Amanda going after the wall, and black, green, and green as well. Got a tie game, 3 blocks apiece. Dow, you're up. 20-second timer for you, Dow. No Leroy Jenkins, please. Or why not? Leroy Jenkins it. Go for it. It's championship night. Do what you want to do. All right, Dow's going to drop a seal smoke. All right, seal smoke, and then he is going to go beige and detonate. Which is going to lower Moonshot's damage and healing 25%. 2 turns. So Moon, you got a 25% nerf on healing and 25% nerf on damage. Kel, you got 20 seconds. All right, Kel's going to drop Max Seal and target Moon. Moon, you are surrounded by seal smoke. Dow, you're sealed. Valar, you are covered in repel smoke. Both of yours resolved. Kel drops Max Seal, targets Moon. And Kel is also going to go TS-15. And 5 arc sparks to the wall. Blue block and damage to the next blue block, Kel. Take one down and damage the next one. Assassin, you have 20 seconds to make your move. 20 seconds, Julia. Pet won't seal. So Moonshot, you are effectively sealed. But Julia is going to drop Red Ross. So, if you guys don't know, there is a Red Ross in a play. We did have skins applied to Ross as an upgrade. So Julia has Ross in play, or Red Ross in play, as it is. She's going to drop Seal Smoke. So she is surrounded by Seal Smoke. Moonshot's Seal Smoke resolves, so he is sealed. And Julia is going to play okay, here's the thing. Julia, you're not going to be able to get line of sight on Moon and do all of those maneuvers. So I can give you Red Ross. I can give you Seal Smoke. But I got to move you all the way to here and a shot, which is going to be more than 2 moves. All right. So forget the Seal Smoke. So she's going to play Red Ross, move and attack, which is certainly within her capabilities. So Julia, we're going to confirm you here. And anything, the bullet's going through. So anything from Team MIR before we resolve the damage. All right, then it's good. We're going to resolve the damage. Julia hitting with the Flux. So Flux is going to destroy Moonshot's seal that Kel just put on him, and also is going to hit him for AP 15. Moon, I'm taking you from 45 down to 30. 45 down to 30. Big shot from the assassin right out of the gates. Moon is no longer sealed. Moon, you have 20 seconds. All right, Moon is going to go SP3. And he's going to take Villar's blue. All right, Jim missing a blue and Villar missing a blue. And Moon is going to summon Toxie. To Jim. Toxie is 25. Jim, mitigation. Jim, I'm going to hit you for 15. So Jim's at 85. Still in pretty good shape. Health check. Everybody's good. There's your health check. we got Julia with Red Ross. We got Moonshot with a +5 multiplier. And no current pets out besides the ones that have been cast. So Jim Stone, finish us off with the final move for Team Bark. I give up. Team Arc in turn number 1. I gave you guys a brand new faction name. Oh boy, this is going to hurt a little bit. So Jim Stone is going to, Vark and Art, I get it. All right, so we're going to resolve this. Bonnie is going to go straight psycho. She's like, I'm not having it. Bringing the heat early and often. So let me go ahead and resolve the pet. So the pet goes in from Jim, and she silver sparked the pet. Great move, Jim. I think it's the first time we've seen a silver spark on a pet, by the way. So Moon is going to, he's going to eat that damage. So Jim basically cast a silver spark and added an extra D10 to her already powerful pet. So Moon, I'm going to take you down to 90 from the pet spark. And then as the pet hit, it furied Gemstone. So it gave her an AP modifier, adding +2 to her already powerful damage. And then she was going to use Rose and Rambo. All I can say is, dang. So Jim was furied and getting ready to hit Moon for upwards, it's a lot. And B-Dub played Psycho. To prevent the early damage. So first Psycho for Team MIR. They do have one remaining the rest of the match. All right, B-Dub. Finish us out with round number 1. All right, so we're going to start out Red Finny to Dow. All right, so Red Finny is going to be on your ankles, Dow. And it is a 10, 10, 10 with an extra 10, 10, 10. Now you got some mitigation. I'm going to give you 15. So we're going to put you at 85. You're getting hit by Red Finny. and he'll continue to hit you for 3 turns unless you do something about him. B-Dub is also going to bring the Vile Smoke, and it's not hitting Mist and Busy and Killer. It's just there for effect so you guys can see the range. So Vile Smoke to Dow. Dow, I got you another 10 from Vile Smoke, taking you down to 75. And then B-Dub is going to add the TS-15 with 5 box to finish out the round. And that was a damaged wall that Kel had already hit. So B-Dub not only finishes the wall, was half damage, also finishes the other blue wall as well. All right, so we've got 1 round in the books, everybody. Take a deep breath. We're going to go to round number 2. So Dow's sitting at 75, Gemstone's sitting at 85, Moonshot's down to 90, and at 30 base. So he's taking both damage. Valar's got some Repel Smoke. Dallas. Actually, let me go back to that. Bonnie, you do not... your red Finny does not damage Dow because he is sealed. So let me backtrack on that. So Dow, you'll take 10 points from the Vile Smoke, and you are no longer sealed. Jim is still under the effect of Toxie. Dow not sealed, still has red Finny to deal with. And we're good to go. All right, we're called up. First turn, second round. Valar, you are up. We got Team MIR with some early wall damage, little lead to begin with. All right, so we're going to see a new pet, everybody. It's going to be fun. All right, so Valar is going to... You guys have been doing some homework. I like this. We don't see Silver Sparks for 2 months, and all of a sudden we see them in Championship. All right, so let's start out. Valar is going to summon Omega. Omega is a brand new Lycan pet. Now, Omega is Silver Sparked. So that means Omega is going to be a D25 pet that is going to hit Moon, and after she hits Moon, she will do damage to the wall. There's 2 types of pets. Kana will hit a player, and then if you attack Kana, then it'll turn into a human. Omega starts out in animal form and goes in and hits Moon for D25 because she is Silver Sparked. So Moon, I'm going to hit you for D20 instead of D25 with mitigation. So I got you. You can't kill Omega. I got you at D70. Good move by Valar. And next round, Omega will go in and damage the wall as well. And then Valar is also going to go... Valar, I can't give you Magic Mike on their wall because I'd have to move you within range. Because you played a Spark, a Pet, and then you'd have to move and throw at the wall. So it'd be 1 additional half move with the movement. All right, so she's going to go TS15. With 5 MIR. All right, so I'm going to give you blue block, and you have damaged the next blue block. Unforeseen, you're up. Second turn of round number 1. All right, we'll start out with a pet. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go Cana to Dow. All right, so Dow, Cana, D15, it will attack you. It takes 2 turns to kill it. Or 2 attacks to kill it. Not necessarily 2 turns, but you attack once, it'll turn from lichen to human form, and then it will attack you again. So 2 different attacks in order to kill it. So Dow, D15, I got you taking D10 of it. It's going to take you down to 80. And then Amanda's going to go her second TS15 of the match, and she's going to go 2 Aqua and 3 Magic Mike. I got you taking down a red block to the wall. All right, Dow, you got a lot going on. You got a red Finny from B-Dub that broke your seal. And you got a Cana. That's going to take a whole lot to get rid of. So I am really looking forward to this one. 20 seconds, sir. Okay, the mustard has to have a human target, and it can't be a human target named you. So it has to stick to a human target, and then the detonation will kill the pets around you. But you can't self-detonate a mustard bomb as a workaround to kill pets. Correct. Yeah, Finny's not over by B-Dub. Finny's attacking you. Therefore, if she had a passive pet, you could mustard bomb it and kill her pet. But yeah, you can't mustard bomb yourself. All right, so he is going to go Unholy Smoke. And Going to kill Finney. All right, so Bonnie's Finney's out of play. Amanda's Cana's still in play. And the Unholy Smoke's going to take care of the Vile Smoke. All right, Kel, your second move. We've got Valar has Omega out. Julia, Red Ross out. Amanda has Cana out. Red Finney is gone. Jim's still under the effects of Toxie. And Moonshot with a 5% multiplier. Kel is going to Silver Spark Red Toxie. And Julia with a very appropriate move using the eye ring. Very nice. Very well done. To avoid a lot of damage. That was going to be a D45 less mitigation. It wouldn't have hit her quite that hard, but it was going to hit her pretty hard. That was ruthless. That was kind of sneaky there, Kel. Kel's been planning that one for a week, I think, and Julia's just like, ole. Moves to the side. No damage. But Kel is going to bring the heat to the wall. TS-15. 5 more Arc Sparks. And we are going to take another red block down. All right, we got Julia. You and Red Ross are on the clock. 20-second timer. I don't even know what the hell is about to happen to Moonshot. I don't even want to know. All right. But it's going, whatever it is going to be awfully ugly. All right, let's figure this out. Julia's going to Silver Spark Red Ross. Now we know Red Ross already hits with AP damage, and because he is Red Ross, he hits for another 10. And she's going to enrage him, so he's going to hit for another 20. And then Julia is going to hit you with Rose and with Rambo, and Red Ross is going to hit you with a Wargo and Rambo. So this is going to be bad. All right, so let me get the order of the way this is going to go down. So first and foremost, Red Ross is firing. He does disappear. Any reaction from MIR to Red Ross's attack before I do damage resolution. Red Ross is the pet. He will attack first. All right. So Amanda is going to play Psycho. And that is the second Psycho for Team MIR. They are out of Psychos. All right. Red Ross does not hit. Julia will hit. And she's going to hit a hell of a lot harder. Moonshot. Going to take you down to a base of 12. And her damage is also going to take you down to 55. Moonshots at 55 and 12 base. Red Ross is out of play. All right, Moonshot, you're up, and your Toxie is going to tick again and hit on Gemstone, and it's going to take her from 85 down to 70. You have 20 seconds. You're just tuning in. We've got Villard 100. We got Dow at 80 dealing with some pets. Julia at 100. Gemstone taking some toxic damage. Amanda at 100. Kel at 100. Moonshot's rough shape 55 and 12. And in first cycle, Team MIR has already used both their psychos, so nothing to prevent projectiles the rest of the game. And Moon, we're waiting on you, my man. All right, Moon is going to summon Trey. And Trey's going to go D20 on Dow. But you're not eating the whole D20, Dow. I'm going to take you from 80 down to 65 after your mitigation. Moon is going to go Healing Brew. Now, keep in mind, Moon, you got a 25% nerf because of Dow's Beige bomb he cast on you earlier. So we'll figure that out in a second. All right, 1, 2, or 3, 50%, 4, 5, or 6, 100%. Pretty big roll here early in the game. He picks a 5, and it is a 1. MIR not happy about that. Team Arc is probably going to like it. So that's a 50% kickback and $25 nerf. So you're getting about 36% and some change. You're getting a little bit over a third of it back. So we're going to bring you back to $24 base and 70 overall health. We're going to bring you back to 70 and 24. Gemstone. You're on the clock. You got 20 seconds. Moon's still reeling. He's 70 and 24. But you're under the effect of, as we know, toxic and probably not a bad move there. So Gemstone plays Ariel. All right, so Ariel is a coming into play effect. So when Ariel comes into play, she heals for 10 and also damages for D10. So Ariel's going to heal Gemstone. We're going to bring her back to 80. We're going to get rid of that Toxie effect. She's going to hit Moonshot for D10. We're going to mitigate a touch of it, Moonshot. We're going to hit you for D8. I got you at 62. And Gemstone is going to play Blue Spark. Give her Small Enrage. Jim, I'm going to give you the movement with the caveat you're stacked in the same vicinity as Julia. So I'm okay with the slight movement, but that's going to be your location if you confirm it. There's reward and there's risk to it. But that's your shot. I just need you to confirm that location, and then, all right, we're good. All right, so not huge movement. She was here in a tanking position. We're going to move her a few feet. She's got a shot on Moonshot with the Blue Spark. The AP is going to be what the AP is, and that's probably the bigger portion of this, but she is going to get some bonus damage to Moonshot. So we're going to start out and calculate her rose damage with Rambo. Moonshot, 16 AP, taking you down to 8. And because she is Blue Spark, she is going to get a damage multiplier with it as well. I'm taking you down to 46 and 8. Hurting on the health front, also struggling with the base as well. B-Dub, finish out the round. Your red Finny is out of play, so you are free to move about the country. Amanda, you still have Kana on Dow. And your Omega will hit the wall next turn. All right. I can't give you all that. So Silver Spark, half turn, Red Toxie, half turn, Max Seal, half turn, and Attack, half turn would put you at 2 moves. So we're either going to have to drop the Silver Spark or the Max Seal. Alright, so B-Dub is going to go... Hold on, Valar. Hold on, Valar. Stop giving your stuff away. There you go. All right, Red Toxie to Julia. Let's start with that. I don't think we got any more eye rings. So B-Dub's casting Red Toxie to Julia. Any response from Team Arc before I hit with this pet? Going once, going twice, and all right. Pet's going to hit. So Julia, I'm going to hit you with 25 as well after mitigation, taking you down to 75. B-Dub is going to drop Max Seal. Moonshot is surrounded by Seal Smoke. It has not resolved. Will not resolve till next turn. And B-Dub is going to go TS-15. With 5 Mirror Magic. Any response to the TS-15 before we resolve damage? It is targeting you, correct. All right, Julia's going to cast blue. It is targeting you. It would have hit both. So, blue is played. All right, so 1 blue for Team Arc that would have hit Gemstone and Julia. Strong move by Bonnie. 2-for-1 special. So, Gemstone has no blue, Valar has no blue, and Julia just used blue. So the starters have 1 left up their sleeve. However, Team Arc does have their full assortment. So, of course, you guys know Team 2 can use them. They have 3 more they can use, but the starters only have 1 unused. Could be big. All right. Healing has been nerfed 50%. Each player gets 1 additional move in this round. We've got Valar at 100%. She has Omega getting ready to hit the wall. Dow at 65, still dealing with Kana. Julia under the effect of Red Toxie at 75. Gemstone 80, but she's no longer under the effect of any toxins. Moonshot in a lot of trouble. He's at 46 and 8. Surrounded by Seal Smoke. Has not resolved. And Valar. Now if you can give us that long-awaited move that we saw a sneak peek of just a few minutes ago. Okay, Valar's going to go Frenzy Potion. And she's going to summon Red Ted. Now, Moonshot's still getting a +5 multiplier, but B-Dub's max seal will resolve first because nothing was done about the seal. Then Red Ted will actually go in and break the seal. So Moonshot was sealed, not sealed. So he's still at 46 and 8. It was just a max seal. It was no healing on top of that. Let me do this first, okay? Sorry, I'm going to backtrack just a touch. Omega has to resolve first. So first and foremost, Omega, who had went in and done damage, then goes and hits the wall. So Omega is going to finish off the blue block that was already damaged. Make sure everybody's clear on that. I want to get the order. Once Omega hits, Omega is out of play. So, at first, Moon's seal smoke resolves. Second, Omega hits the wall. Then Valar's turn goes into effect. She plays Red Ted. Red Ted breaks Moonshot's seal, so she can play a pet the same turn. And then she goes TS-15. And 5 MIRs to the wall. And she takes down a blue block and also damages a red block. All right, it's not confusing at all. I got it. All right, Amanda, you're up. Kana is still in play. So you can't cast a regular pet as long as Kana's in play. Kana will hit Dal again for D12. So we're taking Dal down to 55. And Amanda, you got 20 seconds. All right, so I'm going to start out with the Vile Smoke. Man, they're going to smoke you out of there, Dal. Oh, sorry, Valar. I accidentally hit you with some Vile Smoke. There we go. Don't breathe, mist, busy, or killer. All right, they're going to Vile Smoke Dal again. We're taking him down to 45. Amanda, TS-15. 5 more Arc Sparks. Taking down a red block. So Amanda has Kana still hitting Dal. Kel, no pets. Moon, no pets. B-Dub, no pets. No pets, everybody. Just Kana. Simple. Moon, you're no longer under the effect of Dal's Beige Bomb. However, everybody's under the effect of 50% healing nerf, and purple effects have been minimized, not even effective the rest of this round. This is everybody's last turn. Dal, you got 20 seconds. All right. Well, first of all, you can't frenzy potion once you're enraged. So let's go through the steps on this. All right, summon Buck is fine. All right, summon Buck, going to hit Moonshot and take him down to base 6. That is going to frenzy you. Which is going to give you a +2 AP modifier. So I've got you at AP 4 plus your modifier. I got Moonshot taking AP 10 and taking lethal damage. And I don't think with the lack of psychos there's anything that Moon can do to stop it. So Moon, we're going to move you over to the bench. B-Dub, I need somebody to come in from the bench to replace Moonshot. All right, let's get Julie J. All right, so Dow is going to go Heal Smoke, Pet, Shot. It's fine. Heal Smoke, Pet, Shot is good. So Dow is surrounded by Heal Smoke. It hasn't resolved. You're also surrounded by Kana, just so you know. So Ark getting the first blood of the game. Ark doing what Ark does. Getting a skull up there on the board. Okay, let me set the stage for everybody, because that was Dow's turn. So Julie J will go into Moonshot's position. However, MIR will also lose the defensive points for this round. So the order is, it'll be Kel, Julia, Julie J, Jim, and B-Dub. Dow is at 45 health, full base, surrounded by Heal Smoke, which will be nerfed to a degree as well. And Julia's taking a little bit of damage. She's at 75 under the effects of Red Toxie. Jim at 80, no effects affecting her. MIR has no psychos. Ark has used 1 blue. Kel, you got a 20-second timer. Dow, I'm going to direct this question at you, so be prepared. All right. Dow, you're going to take Red Ted, and we'll get to that. MIR's going to take down the last block of the wall, obviously. Would you like to cast your blue or save it? Your call. You're the only person that has a blue. That's why I'm directing it at you. Just to expedite it a little bit. I mean, we kind of know what we have at this point. Is that Save it. All right. Okay. So Kel is going to go red Ted to Dow. Now, red Ted is going to hit Dow for 10. It's going to take him down to 35. And it's going to hit him base for 3, which is going to take him down to 43. So Dow's at 35 and 43. Kel's red Ted is out of play. Kel also goes TS 15 and 5 arcs. And MIR is taking down the first official wall of the match. So let's get MIR up on the scoreboard. And we're going to go ahead and reset MIR's wall. Yes, your heal resolved. So the heal smoke is nerfed. So we're going to take you back to 60, Dow. The heal smoke resolved, you're back to 60, and that is including the damage you took from red Ted. All right, we're going to get to Julia in a second, but quick health check. Villard 100, Dow at 60. I'll give you full base back too. It was only a couple points. Well, actually, the heal smoke resolved. Never mind. You don't get the base back because the hit happened after the heal smoke, so you're still at 43. So Villard 100, Dow at 60 and 43, Julia at 75, Jim at 80, Amanda at 100, Kel at 100, Moonshot's dead, Julie J at 100, and B-Dub at 100 as well. So, Julia, your final move of the round. Julia, Julie J, Jim, and B-Dub. All right, so Julia is going to go aerial. So because healing's nerfed, you get a 5-point kickback, but more importantly, you get rid of the red toxie effect that is on you. And Julia wants to go TS 15. 5 big reds. Anything from Team MIR before this grenade hits? All right, B-Dub is going to go red-blue. All right, so Julia, your grenade is stopped, and you're going to take 8 from B-Dub's red-blue. I'm going to put you at 72. And that is the first blue usage from Team MIR. All right, Julie J. Fresh into the game. Julie J. "20 seconds. And don't get too uncomfortable because you're going to be right back in the game. All right, she is going to go red Rex to Dow. Dow, I got you down to 45. Down to 45, and she is going to go red Rex. Any response, I'm sorry, she's going to go rust arrow. Any response to the rust arrow? All right, so Dow, you are going to take 10 from the ghost bow, and Julie J is going to get a +1 AP, and you're going to lose one of those purple graphene you put on. So your AP is going to drop a point, and Julie J is going to get a 1-point kickback, and that is permanent. So Julie, that'll be added, and that will carry over to cycle 2. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Finish us out, Gemstone. Final move for Team Arc in cycle number 1. All right, so she is going to go heel smoke to Julia. So Julia's surrounded by heel smoke. And then she's going to slide over and go TS-15. Two moss. And 3 plaids. Okay, MIR, any response to the grenades? Jim is going to drop a heel smoke for Julia. Has not resolved, and healing is nerfed. And then she's going TS-15, 2 moss, and 3 plaids. We let it go. All right, so we're going to take a red block's going to go down. 50 points for Team Arc. And B-Dub, your final move of the round. Villard 100. Dow at 35 and 43 base. Julia at 72 and surrounded by heel smoke. Jim at 80. Amanda at 100. Kel at 100. Moon at 100. I'm sorry, Julie J at 100. And then B-Dub at 100. All right. Dow, Bonnie is summoning red tray to you. Okay. So Bonnie goes red tray. Dow, what do you tank page 1? The red tray is going to resolve first, and then the timber is going to activate second. Okay. It's actually a pretty smart move. Bonnie cast red tray to Dow, who's at 35. So that is going to take Dow down to 5. Bonnie targets Dow with timber. If timber hits Dow, it resolves to all targets. Because Dow prevents it, it hits no targets. So the legendary activation does not resolve. So nobody on Arc takes damage. Now, it may have mattered, it may not have mattered. So Julia's heal smoke is going to resolve. Nothing was done about that. But healing is nerfed. So Julia is going to get 25 kickback, which is going to put her at 97. Dow holding on with 5%. Julia 97, Jim at 80. Villar untouched. And the reason that's important is because that'll decide who is in the lineup in cycle number 2, which will be Villar, who's taken no damage. So let's switch out cycle number 1 and cycle number 2. We got MIR with a slight lead, but a few points, because Art got the kill, MIR got a little bit more damage on the wall. So we're going to switch out the lineups. We've got Busy Bee, missed. Killer Beasley, and Villar. So let's go ahead and reset. We're going to put Julia at the bench. We got Beasley, Jim, Dow, so Jim, I'm going to ask you where you want each of your players. So you got Busy, missed, Beasley, and Villar. And that is the order. Busy, missed, Beasley, and Villar. So we need to figure out where we're going to put them. All right. Timeout. I don't know that we added them for this, but sure. Let's do it. All right. Let's take a timeout. B-Dub, I'm going to go ahead and get your lineup set. You can use the timeout if you want. So B-Dub, you got Julie J. No, you can use it. It's fine. Let's go ahead and test it tonight. Why not? I mean, we're going to use it in the farm anyway. I got extra time tonight. This match is too important. So, yeah, we'll give you a timeout. We'll give B-Dub a timeout. Whatever works. All right, so we're going to let's get all these players over to the sidelines. All right, so we got Ben Bombing, Nixie Rover. Probably going to end up putting Fly Rod at tank, I would imagine. And Fly Rod tanking and Julie J defending. So if you guys missed what we're talking about, I did mention to the leaders that we were going to add one timeout per team. And tonight's good night as any. It'll definitely be in full effect, so you guys can use it Wednesday night. And with the farm, the timeout cannot be used in cycle 3. So it can be used all the way up to the very end of cycle number 2, if that's what you want to do. It's going to be about a 60-second timeout, give you guys a chance to talk about strategies, make some changes, what you want to do. So each team captain will get one timeout per game. It's going to slow the game down a little bit more to to allow people just a little bit of a break and just to kind of shift in strategies. So that's what is up. And you know what? I think we'll probably see it a lot at the end of cycle 1 to kind of prepare the second group for what they need to do, their strategy, and it'll change. And then we'll probably see it at the end of cycle number 2, right before the starters come back in, just as a reminder of what you want to do at the very end of the game. So I think it's going to be a very good strategic play. All right, so we got Villar staying on the wall. Busy Bee going to tank. Sheila defender. I'm going to minimize this foul smoke just a little bit. You guys know it's a whole zone. And Mist is going to go to the rover position. All right, so again, the order is going to be Busy, then Julie J, then Mist, then Nixie, then Killer Beasley, then Fly Rod, then Villar, and then Ben. Let me get your stats carried over real quick, Villar. All right, all players' health is back to 100% because it is cycle number 2. And again, once cycle number 3 comes in, all players will be back at 100% as well. So Busy Bee, you're on the clock. You got 10 seconds to kick off round number 2. Good luck to both the second units. You guys had a chance to kind of watch the strategies and the gameplay. So let's see how it goes. Busy Bee is going to summon Rod. Drop Seal Smoke. And activate the MIR mask. I'm going to make you like a little Galaga symbol since it looks like they're shooting a bunch of bees anyway. There you go. Busy Bee looking like Galaga. Not Gallagher, Galaga. All right, Julie J from the defender position. Your first move in cycle number 2. So we got Busy Bee has multiplied. We got Rod by her side, and we got Seal Smoke surrounding her. Oh, I see we got a legend in the house. Will the Bill. What's up, Will? Popping in, wishing everybody. Man, we've had Will. We've had Tommy the Tank. I mean, if Bloodfish shows up, my heart's actually going to stop. It'll be like, holy cow, everybody showed up tonight. All right, we've got Julie J. summoning the Honey Badger. And dropping Max Seal to Ben. And throwing a silencing grenade at Killer Beasley. Look at this. All right. We got a lot of stuff going on here. So, Busy Bee is sealed. That resolved. Julie J has a badger, so she's got some pet protection. Max Seal is mosey on over to Ben. So Ben's surrounded by seal smoke. And Beasley, she's going to throw QWERTY any response to the grenade coming at your face. All right, so it hits. Beasley is silenced. All right, Mist the Ninja. Let's see what Mist has in store. The most lethal ninja in the history of Play Dead Live. But Ragin might have something to say about that. All right, I'm not going to give you the double pet repellent smoke with the other moves, because you'd have to move here, drop the pet repellent smoke, then summon the pet, and then also go to the wall. I'll give you the pet repellent smoke, but not the movement as well. So you have to decide whether or not you want the solo pet or whether or not you want to get rid of the summon and then double repel. One of those 4 actions has to be taken away. All right. So she's not going to summon Trey to Ben. So Ben is sealed. Yet, don't have her stop that YouTube ad, whatever you do. Watch it from start to finish, Mist. Do not skip it. We will wait for you. All right. So she's going to get rid of the tray. So here's what she's going to do. She's going to use her movement here. She's going to drop pet repellent, which is fine. And then she's going to throw at the wall. So no pet. It's called I Have to Eat Moonshot. That's what it's called. And you need to watch it. All right, let's go. Let's go back to the thumper on the wall. All right, so thumper hits the wall, and it is a strong grenade. But it ain't that strong. It's not taking down the red block. Additional damage to the red block. It took damage last time. It is not in great shape, but it is still standing. Nixie, you're up. All right. Cannot double pet summon. You can have a pet out with a legendary, but you can't double smoke. You can't double pet summon the same turn. They can both be out, but can't go down like that. I know. It makes me sad that you tried it. So if it's any consolation, we're both sad right now. I'm probably more sad than you are. Probably slightly. All right, so let's go with, all right, we're going to drop the repel smoke. And summon faith. And activate Trinity. All right, so we're going to get a legendary activation. And you guys know, Trinity is good stuff. It's a D12 call lightning for 3 straight turns. So Killer Beasley, oh, look at this. Beasley's like, I'm gonna arc mass that. So Beasley using the legendary. Back-to-back legendary activations. Good stuff. All right, so Nixie drops Faith, plays Repel Smoke, tries to get a D12 attack, and Beasley just arc mask it. All right, Beasley, you're up. And you're starting out, Beasley, by taking 10% damage from the Vile Smoke. You know what? That's a great call out. ArcMat, Sheila, you can't use it. You are silenced. It's a good point. Let's back it up. So Sheila, you are going to take that damage. So we are going to drop you down to 90. And then the bile smoke's going to take you down to 80. You still have your arc mask. All right. Now proceed. All right. I'm assuming it's unholy smoke. You're fine. All right, so unholy smoke's going to get rid of the vial. Smoke is not spoken, so she's okay. And Wargo with Rojo at Nixie. All right, so Nixie would take 10 and 8 armor pen, but she has faith, so she's going to take 5 and 4. Splits the damage in half. It's going to take her to 95 and 34. Fly Rod, your first move of the second round. All right, so Fly Rod is going to play Sparky. Now, Busy Bee has Seals and Pet Repel from Mist. So Sparky targets Busy Bee. Because Busy Bee has Pet Repel, Sparky never hits. The clones don't take any damage. So her Pet Repel is out of play. She is still sealed, and she does still have her clones. And your TS-15 and 5 Arc Sparks. Any response from Team Arc before we resolve grenade damage? Busy missed Beasley. All right. Which is it? No. Who's going to make the move? All right, so Mist is going to evoke it. So that is Mist legendary play. That's one turn of evoke. So Fly Rod, you're going to take down it's going to split the damage in half. So we're going to give you a black block and you damage the green block. And Valar, final move of the first round. All right, Valar is going to go SP3. And take Heart of Nixie's blue out of play. Ben, we ask ourselves that question every Friday night. Sorry. I had to. You're last, which is after Valar. All right, so Valar is going to go Fury 4 and TS15 to the Plaid Wall. I'm sorry, not the Plaid Wall. You know what I'm talking about. Fury 4, TS15, and 5 Plaids. All right. MIR. Julie J, Fly Rod, or Ben. Julie J is going to use blue. That is the second blue for Team Arc. They've used both Psychos. They've used 2 blues. All right, Ben, your turn. MIR has used 2 Psychos. They've used 2 blues. Arc has used 1 blue. All right, Ben, you are currently sealed. And now you're going to seal and repel. And summon Rex to busy. All right, so Rex is going to go in and hit Busy Bee, who is sealed. All right. What are you evoking, Mist? Are you evoking the TS-15? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. All right, so Ben cast Rex to Busy. Busy, it hits your seal. Clones are still fine. And Mist is going to play the second charge of Evoke to Ben's TS-15s and 5 Arc Sparks. So Ben is going to finish the green block. And that's it. She can use Evoke twice, not 3 times. All right, let's go to round number 2. Busy Bee. You and Rod are in the house. Now, first thing is, Rod is going to steal a block that was barely hanging on because pets go first. It didn't have a lot of damage, but it is gone. Just didn't work out very well for the timing. All right, so Busy is going to Frenzy. And go Silver Glob at Ben. Now, that probably would have been a pretty good move if he weren't sealed. So you do break the seal, but the extra effect from the Frenzy or the Silver Glob does no more damage than if he wasn't sealed. But he is not protected any longer. But Rod did manage to take down a 50-point wall, so a couple more points for Team Arc. Julie J., your second turn of the round. So we got Busy at 100. We got Mist at 100. We got Beasley at 80. Ballard at 100. Julie J at 100. Nixie at 95. Fly Rod at 100. Ben at 100. All right, Julie J is going to go Blue Spark. TS-15. And Beasley is not silenced any longer. So Beasley, you got a TS-15 and 5 Arc Sparks coming right at you. There you go. All right, she's like, I can speak now. So she is using the Arc Mask and preventing that damage. Mist the Ninja. Your second turn. Cannot. She can only be silenced one time. Mist is going to go blue spark and go thumper again. It's a fresh wall. You don't kill it, but you do damage it again. Good damage to it. Nixie, your second turn. We are under 10 minutes to play in the round. Healing effects have been minimized. Purple effects have been eliminated. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to say no to about 90% of it. So for you to get to Ben would be most of your move anyway. So you could move all the way over here and drop smoke on him if you wanted to do that. You could play a pet and attack the wall if you wanted to do that. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going max seal smoke. Scratch that. So I can give you, can't get the pet. I can move you in range for the wall and the seal smoke, but not the pet. Okay, so she's going to move to within range of the wall, which is here. She's going to drop max seal smoke, which is going to make its way over to Ben. Has not sealed him yet, but it is surrounding him. And then she's going to go TS-15 and 5 gold glass. And Mist is going to stop it. Good move by Mist. Very well done. Intervene is out of play. That was good prevention. All right, we got Killer Beasley. All right, Killer. We got Beasley, Flyrod, Villar, and Ben. Pretty close match. MIR might be up 5 or 10. It's really close. ARC might even be up 5 or 10. All right, so we got Beasley's going to summon Adam to Julie J. All right, Julie J, I got you taking 8 damage. Adam will multiply. And she's going to come in with Rojo Wargo. Any response from you? He is. He's kind of a cute little ant. Actually, let's do this. You don't take any damage because you dropped a badger, so we're going to leave you at 100. Your honey badger's out of play. Long time ago, you dropped a badger. So Sheila, your ant is eaten by the honey badger. And she's going to go Rojo. Any response to the Rojo? All right, say ouch. All right, so we're going to hit you for AP 10, taking you down to 36, and taking you down to 86, 86 and 36. Big shot by Killer Beasley. Fly Rod, then Villar, and then Ben, and we finish the second round. After that, each player gets 1 additional turn. Fly Rod, you're up. All right, Fly Rod is going to drop Rod and Seal and Thrill. TS-15. Team Arc, you have 3 blues remaining. Any reaction from Arc? Busy Bee, Mist, or Beasley? Mist is going to use blue. Fly Rod is denied. That is the second blue from Team Arc. Villar, your final move of this round, not the cycle. We got Villar and then we got Ben. All right, Villar is going to summon Rod. And Moss Grenade to the wall. And if you guys were watching, you might be wondering, why did she just throw 1 grenade? Well, because that wall, as I stated earlier, was on its last legs. It did take previous damage. So very good play by Villar, and Moss cannot be stopped. Well done. Somebody's paying attention. And the unstoppable grenade actually did enough damage. Ben, finish out this round, and then each player will get one additional turn. We got a super, super close match. Arc trying to take down their first wall. MIR has taken down a wall, but they've also had a death and lost points from the defending mode. All right, Ben is going to drop Nolan. And he's going to blue spark. TS-15 and 5 arcs. Anything from Team Arc. And that would be Busy Bee or Beasley. You don't have, I'm just asking. I'm not suggesting that you guys play anything out of turn. There's only 2 players with blues though, so you're either going to use them or you're not. All right, we're going to let it go through. Ben with the blue spark. There was no damage to that green wall. But there is now. Green block and blue block for the 10-man. 2 block shots. All right, players. All the second unit. Each player, 1 additional turn. Make it worthwhile. Busy Bee, your final turn of this round. Of this cycle, as a matter of fact. All right, Busy Bee is going to Vile Smoke Julie J. There. Let's put you over here, Julie J. We know where you are. But regardless, we're going to take you down to 76. And Busy Bee is going to go TS-15. Sly times 2. Box times 2. And Aqua. And Julie J says, nope. Prevention spell. Hey, you guys are doing all kind of prevention. Prevention, tank page 1. You guys want to throw a couple blues in there as well? A little bit of overkill. All right, Busy Bee prevents it. So Arc still got that last block standing. Julie J, your final move of this cycle. All right. Julie J is going to cast Mustard Bomb. Any response from Team Arc? Busy Bee is going to use her engineer ability. And she is going to disarm it. You guys got to love engineers. Missed the Ninja, your final move of this round. Engineers are like, you guys can prevent and tank page 1. We can disarm bombs. All right, Mist is going to go Fury 4. With Thumper. Any response from Team MIR? Would that be happening today, Ben, or later on? As MIR tries to calculate how much damage this Thumper is going to do. Fly Rod, put the calculator away. You're going to tank page 1 it? There you go. Tank page 1. Mist is denied. It would have taken the wall out too, by the way. So it's a good play. Nixie. Boy, you guys are a defensive bunch. Chill. Chill. Blue Spark. TS-15 and 5 glass to the wall. All right, it is... Any response to this grenade hitting the wall from Team Arc? Or should I say Team Beasley or Team Busy? You guys stay with me, or I'm going to call it. So if you want to do something about it, let's speed it up a little bit, guys. There's a lot of sidebars going on. You guys know a grenade's going to the wall. So we're going to blue it. So it is going to stop. Nixie, your damage has been stopped. Sheila Beasley, your final move of the round. We got Beasley, Fly Rod, Villar, and Ben finishing out cycle number 2. Beasley is going to go blue spark. TS15 and 5 aquas. Nixie, fly rod, or Tin Man. We're going to take down the last block of this wall. Well, she kind of has to, doesn't she, to hit the wall? Can't hit it from the other side of that house. All right. So the wall is dead. No response from Team MIR. We're going to rebuild the wall. And it was a great trade-off for Beasley because she sacrificed 20 points to gain 50. Pretty smart move. Well done, Beasley. That's why they call you the killer. Fly rod, your final move of the round. Fury 4. TS15 and 5 arcs. All right, so we'll start out with Rod. Rod is going to go in and take a blue block. All right, so that one is done. And he is going to go TS15, 5 arc sparks to the wall. Beasley, you are the only person that can do anything remotely possible about it. Would you like to use Arc's final blue of the game? All right, fly rod is dealing damage. Blue block down. Red block damaged. Villar, your final move of the round, we're going to start out with Rod. Rod is going to get that all-important black block up the top. Go Rod! Rod is out of play. All right, Valar is going to go Blue Spark, TS15, and 5 MIRs. Nixie, Fly Rod, or Tin Man. All right, let's let it go through. So Valar, your damage is going to go green and green. And Tin Man, you and Nolan have one final shot. And then we finish out this round. All right, Ben and Nolan. Both going TS15 and 5 arcs. And again, Beasley, final call. All right, Tin Man taking down double red, 1 for him and 1 for Nolan. 100-point shot, and cycle number 2 is in the books, everybody. Great job. We are going to play the full 3 rounds because it is a championship match. So we're not going to only do 2, but I am going to ask the second unit to minimize the comments and the questions a little bit because there's a lot of activity going on, and we want to make sure that we get these guys focused on every move that they can get. Each player is going to have 3 additional moves, so we want to make sure these go through. All right, so we are going to get rid of these clones finally. Match is super, super close. 1 or 2 moves going to make the difference in this match, no doubt about it. So again, big shout out to the second units coming in and laying it on the line. Appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to go back to the original positions. All right, that looks pretty good. Let me get all the health reset for everybody. Yes, Moon, it feels good to have health again. right, we are super, super close. You guys can probably figure that out by what's went down, some of the items being used. One team with a kill, one team doing a little bit more wall damage. It's still anybody's match. So it's all going to hit right here, right now. Play smart, play hard, and let's kick it off with take a look at your score sheets. Do not use items you've already used. I know it's a pretty long match, and once we get 9 full turns in, that can happen. So we are going to crown a champion within the next 30 minutes. So here we go. Valar, 10-second timer. I'm going to keep you guys on point. I'm going to push you guys a little bit faster this time to get your moves in quicker. So first move of round number 3, Valar. Valar is going to summon Buck to Moon. Moon, I got you going from 45 down to 43 with Buck. Going to frenzy Valar, won't really matter, because she's going TS15 and 5 MIRs. So, Dow, you have a blue remaining. You'll let me know after the grenade is tossed when you want to use it. And for Team MIR, you have 2 blues remaining. Amanda, Kel, or Moon are your options with those 2. You guys will let me know in advance when you want to use your blue so I don't have to stop and ask you guys. So, once you see the grenade tossed, just let me know. All right, Valar going TS15 and 5 MIRs. Double blue for Valar. Amanda, your first move of cycle number 3. All right, Amanda's going to summon the owl and take Dow's mustard bombs. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And I'm going to move you so I don't face the wrath of your teammate. There you go. TS15, 5 aquas to the wall. Amanda taking down red block. 50-point shot. Dow, you lost your mustard bombs. Dow, you're up. Dow's going to summon Rod. And Dow is going to target B-Dub with Euclid. To turn her into Marty. And B-Dub, you are a bomb disarming pet for the remainder of your turn. Kel, you're up. Kel is going to go Omega to Dow. And TS-15. And 5 arcs to the wall. So Dow is going to take D15. Dow, I'm going to give you D10. It'll hit you, and then it'll hit the wall next turn. And Kel, taking down the last block of the wall. So MIR finishing off its second wall, and we're going to reset. Julia, the assassin. Your first move is cycle number 3. Julia is going to summon Omega to Moon. Moon, you're going to eat 12. Julia's going to Fury 4 the Moss Grenade. Cannot be stopped. Blue block and damage to the red block. A little bit of damage to the red block. Moonshot. You're up. Yeah, I'm going to say no. Max Seal Rod, but in order to get a QWERTY on Jim, I got to move you here to throw a grenade. So it's going to be a little too much movement to throw a grenade. Dow, you can do that. All right, so Moonshot's going to drop Max Seal for himself. Going to summon Rod. Dow, any response to that QWERTY grenade? I don't know why I'm asking you. You should tell me, but just want to ask before it silences you. And Moon, you're taking 10 from the vial smoke, by the way. All right. So Moon gets hit by the vial smoke, drops the MAC seal, summons his pet, and silences Dow. Jim Stone, your final move of round number 1. All right, Jim is going to go seal and thrill. Red Nolan. TS-15 and 5 plaids to the wall. All right. Grenades to the wall. Done. All right, Jim Stone taking out a red block. Surrounded by seal and thrill smoke. Moonshot, you are sealed. And B-Dub, should I say Marty, I don't think there are any current bombs to disarm. So I'm going to say you are no longer Marty. So at the end of your turn, when it goes to Valar, you are no longer Marty. Valar, you're up. B-Dub, you're back to normal human form. Just remember, you know what, Kel? T-shirt. It's not a party without Marty. Boom. Another T-shirt. Might be available on Saturday. All right, Valar's going to bring Red Nolan. TS-15 with 5 MIRs. Grenade is launched and on its way, and we're going to take out nothing because Amanda's going to play blue. So it is denied. That is the 3rd blue from Team MIR. All right, so I've got Dow. You can save yours, Moonshot. I got Dow with 1, and I have Kel or Moon with the other one. So 2 blues remaining in the game. Appreciate you guys being on top of that. So a quick pet count. We got Valar with Red Nolan, Dow with Rod, Julia with Omega, Jim with Red Nolan, Kel with Omega, Moonshot with Rod, and that's it. Amanda, your next to last turn. Amanda with red Nolan. TS15 with 5 arc sparks to the wall. Black, green, green. Very consistent, just like the start of the game, everybody. Should have a good gauge of wall health at this point. Dow. Rod is going to steal a red block for you. Dow, you with us? All right. Your move, your next to last move. Rod took out a block. If you didn't hear me the first time, if you didn't have any sound, your pet took out a 50-point block. Dow is going to drop Seal Smoke. And he's going to throw Swarm at Moonshot. Moonshot, you are no longer sealed. Moonshot's seal is broken. Kel, you're up. Kel, your Omega hit Dow, and now it's going to go hit the wall. So Omega is going to hit the wall. And it is going to damage the blue block, but not kill the blue block. It's a fresh block. And Kel's going to drop red Nolan. And then she is going to blue spark TS15, 5 arc sparks. The blue spark, or the blue block that was barely hanging on, is gone. The next blue block is gone easily. And this blue block is almost gone. It's a weird way to calculate it, but the damage is right. One was hanging on, 2 full blocks went down, and additional damage to the other blue block. Julia, your Omega goes to hit your red wall and does some damage to the red wall. All right, Julia is going to summon Nolan. Nolan or red Nolan, Julia? All right, regular Nolan. Seal and Thrill. And Moss Grenade to the wall. The red block is still up. The pet did D12. The Moss Grenade. Actually, my bad. The red block is down barely. Barely. Red block is out of play. Just enough between the Moss Grenade, I was calculating the aqua damage, sorry. The Moss damage and also the Omega was enough to take down the wall. Moonshot. Rod is going to take a blue block. And now your turn. All right, Moon is going to cast Mustard and Detonate. Response from Arc. All right, Dow is bringing Marty to the party. That is the first Marty used by Arc. So, there is no death to the pet, and Moonshot is going to go Percy to Dow. And Percy is going to be 10, 30, and 60. So Dow, you're taking another 10. Mitigated, you're going to take 8, so I'm going to take you down to 82. Jim Stone, your second to last turn. We got Jim. And thank you. Dow was sealed. Percy does no damage. So we'll keep you at 90. All right, we got Gemstone, B-Dub, and then each player gets one final turn, and then we will decide a champion. right, so let's start out with she's going to Gold Spark Bonnie. So Bonnie is no longer rolling on dubs. She's mini dub. Baby dub. B-dub for baby dub. I love it. All right, so Gold Spark B-dub. And she's going to go double moss grenades. So they can't be stopped. Oh, not that one. Jim and Red Nolan go double moss, and we're going to rebuild the wall. Two walls for MIR, two walls for Arc, one kill for Arc. No kills for MIR. Arc might have just taken a slight lead going into the, not going in the final round because we got B-dub, sorry. B-dub, your final move of round number 2. Each player gets one additional turn. I think Arc might be up by a couple of points, everybody. This is going to be a photo finish. Bonnie is going to drop Red Nolan. And she's going to blue spark herself, so she's no longer baby dub, she's big dub. Back in action. TS-15. Five arcs to the wall, and Dow says, nada. Not today, says Dow. Team Arc is officially blued out. Team MIR has one additional blue. All right, everybody, we got a super, super close match. This round is going to decide it. Each player, one additional turn. Valar, your final move of season number 1 of the Asylum. All right, Valar is going to go TS-15. With 5 Thumper. To the wall with her and Red Nolan. All right, we're going to hit black, green, green, blue, and damage to the next blue wall. Amanda, your final turn. of season number 1. Winding down for the championship. Arc versus MIR. Wall versus wall. Player versus player. Amanda is going to Fury 4. That's the purpose of Red Nolan. Remember, he mocks the Fury. Fury 4. Double TS-15s. And 5 Arc Sparks. Veteran play right there. Amanda absolutely bringing it. Remember, it's Fury Forward, everybody. We've got red block, red block, red block. Standard TS-15s with 5 have been hitting single red blocks. So she takes one down. Nolan takes one down. The Enrage from her and the Enrage from Nolan takes down a 3rd block. Dow, your final move of the night. Can't summon an owl to take a pet. Owl only takes items. Only way you can take a pet is SP3 and be a sniper. No worries, no worries. All right, so first thing we're going to do is let's take care of Menace. So Menace, I'm going to take Moonshot down to 68. And Dow is going to go Fury 4. And shoot Blue Glob at Moonshot. Any response from Team MIR with Dow shooting the Blue Glob? Actually, you can't. Sorry. You've used both your psychos. So the Blue Glob is going to go through. So Moonshot, we're going to take you down to 55. But what we're also going to do is we're going to roll on a blue glob freeze spell. He has a 33% chance of freezing you. One or a two, you freeze. 4, 5, or 6, you don't. Do not roll a 1 or a 2, Moonshot. Picks a 3. And he avoids the frozen damage. He does take the damage from the weapon. But doesn't freeze. Big move by Dow, trying to take his turn out. I get it. Not successful this time. Kel, your final move. Kel is going to go Fury 4 with Red Nolan. All right, Fury 4 with Red Nolan. So Red Nolan does mirror the damage, but there's only one block up there. So the first block goes down with Overkill. So after the wall goes down, we rebuild the wall, and then Kel gets her damage on the wall. Remember, they're split attacks, so Nolan finishes it up. Then Kel's attack hits, which is going to be black, green, green, and the Fury damage, blue. Julia, your final move of the round and the match. Health check. Villard 100, Dow at 90. Julia, Jim at 100, Amanda at 100, Kel at 100, Moonshot 55, B-Dub at 100. All right, Julia is going to Gold Spark Bonnie. And we got mini dub again. And Julia and Nolan are going to throw Moss. Finishing off the blue and taking out a second blue wall. We've got Moonshot, Gemstone, and Mini B-Dub, and we got Gabe is like, what? Who is going to win? Gabe's excited. Moonshot, you're taking 10 from the Vile Smoke as well. You're at 45, and it is your final move of the match. I'm sure you guys can hear him. He's something else, man. Moon is going to defer, pretty much, right? He's going to blue spark Bonnie. We got a battle. Julia's like, gold, no blue, gold, no blue. We got B-Dub back from Baby Dub. And Moonshot is going to surround himself with a heal and seal, not resolved. And Gemstone, your final move of the match. Gemstone and Red Nolan. And Kel. No purple effects on the final 10 minutes. Can't purple Sparker. All right, who is Kana for who? Bonnie. All right, summon Kana for Bonnie. Gonna hit her for D15. Taking her down to 85. And anything addition to summon Kana? Actually, you can't summon Kana because you have Red Nolan. Wait. Hang on. My bad. Give me a second. I want to get this right, everybody. All right, never mind. She used Red Nolan last time. My bad. I'm off. All right, so summon Kana. Is good. Takes Bonnie down to 85. And she's going to go Mustard and Detonate for Nolan. And Bonnie is going to go Marty. So Jim goes Mustard and Detonate. Bonnie goes Marty, prevents the detonation. And B-Dub, your final move of the match. Marty prevents the detonation. Kana hits B-Dub. And it's up to you and Nolan. All right, she is going to bring Fury 4, 2 TS-15s, and 5 arcs. And we are going to go blue block. Blue block. Red block and damage to the next red block, but not killing the final red block. All right, everybody, that is our championship round. We're going to come up with the totals. First of all, before we come up with the totals, super awesome match to all the teams, all the team play. Great job. Good strategy, good planning, great season. Let's get the total. Starting out, flags. No flags for MIR. No flags for ARC. 0-0. Killing blows. ARC with a big killing blow early. 100 points for ARC. 0 points for MIR. Defending. Each player left the defensive zone 1 time. Moonshot not by choice. Sheila Beasley 1 time. There were 9 rounds. 160 points for ARC. 160 points for MIR. Total wall damage. ARC took down 2 complete walls and another 100 points. So 700 points for ARC, giving them a grand total of 960. MIR took down 3 complete walls and another 150, giving them a total of 1,050 for a grand total 1,210 points for MIR, 960 for ARC. Congratulations to MIR, taking the first ever team championship. Certainly an epic battle between all players. Great moves, great strategy, unbelievable. I love the way ARC came out of the gates, really ramping up the AP, putting the heat on early. MIR decided to make a couple moves early in the match, which were to prevent some of the psychos. I thought they used them a little early, but they knew what they were doing. They played it well. And second units came in. MIR's second unit, a little bit stronger tonight. They played really, really well. All teams played good. And then, of course, winding down toward the very end, came a battle of the pets and really, really driving the wall damage. So it was a super, super fluid, clean, fair, unbelievable. I really like the gameplay and good strategies on both parts. I got a question, though. How much time, maybe Ark and MIR, you guys can each answer this. How much time did you guys each spend planning this week? A lot, right? Because I could tell. I could tell that both teams were certainly ready to go. I'd say it's probably 5 or 6 hours of planning by both teams. Every day. Since the last match ended. Yeah, it was awesome. So here's what's going to happen, and that's why I didn't want to do awards tonight. So wanted to give everybody just a couple days to rest. I know it's just it's so grueling. We created a game. It's a lot of fun, but it's mentally taxing on the nights you play because everybody's watching you, and I think it's good stress. It's good pressure because nothing bad's going to happen to you at the end of it. It's the end of a match, and you win or you lose. And you certainly want to win, but it's good stress. It's good gameplay. Wednesday night, we got a battle for third place. And that means Monday night, I want to give everybody a couple days, and we're going to do some tournament awards, and we're going to name the All-Stars. So a lot of you guys, in my mind, really, really went up the ladder as far as All-Star selecting. We can't pick everybody to be All-Stars, but I saw some things tonight, some really, really good gameplay that started to sway my opinion a little bit more. So we're going to put a survey up. We're going to put a poll for who you guys think are the best of the best as far as All-Stars. Monday night, we're going to announce that. We're also going to announce the awards for first place. You guys remember, in doubles, the Twisted Sisters got their own grenade twice in a row. Well, last time, Hellfire and Brimstone got their own grenade as well. So you can expect something special for first place, for second place, and also for third place. So third place, you guys are going to want to win that because there's going to be something in-game named for you guys as well. So, awesome job. My hat's off to everybody. We got a great match on Wednesday night. Again, if you play tonight, just a reminder, we're going to roll out Merc Gear piece number 10 will be Wednesday night. And Friday night, are we going to find out who stole B-Dub's Dead Dimes? I've already had a couple people asking questions about B-Dub's Dead Dimes. So it's a storyline. And some people could have been involved. Some people might want to be involved. But that is going to go down on Friday night as well. So start to ask some questions. Get your character in mode because Friday night is going to be pretty epic. We got a conclusion to Crossfire Cliffs, and we also got a little bit of a drama. Kel, I can breathe now. Great job to all players. Congrats, Ark, on a well-played season. Love you all. MIR, U-Haul's on the way to your storage room. Pick your new space. We're home. 10-man, anytime we do this, and, I like to talk to both teams because I know how much time they put in. So at first, I just want to say, I enjoy when people win, and I also feel bad when people lose. I feel both of it. So I'm in a tough spot. But let me start by saying, Mist, Sheila Beasley, Busy Bee, great job. Glad you guys got to the finals. You got to taste it. Jim and Julia, They've been there. They're championship contenders every year. And I'm so glad you guys got to a finals match. Dow, first time kind of being there. Villar as well. But that second unit, really, really good to see you guys get there and get a taste of. It's going to make you hungry. It's going to make you want the farm, believe me. You guys are going to be like, man, we got super, super close. When the farm comes down, we're going to take that thing. Now, on the flip side, I want to say big shout out to Ben and Fly Rod. I said last night, right, they haven't won anything. Well, tonight they won something. They're part of that championship. Kellen Moon, they hadn't won anything. Tonight, you guys are champions. So you got to see the other side of that. I remember when Bonnie and Amanda beat down Moonshot and Kel, and Bonnie and Amanda won that championship. Well, now Kel and Moonshot, they get to feel what that championship feels like. So big shout out to you. Julie J and Nixie, didn't win a match in doubles. But boy, oh boy, were you guys clutch in team. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. The two of you played great. Here's the thing. Julie J and Nixie didn't win a match, but for Julie J to get most improved and the way they played tonight, they both played excellent. Great strategies. So, awesome stuff, man. I could not be more proud of all the players. I think you guys all did phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Dimes, are you guys going to be ready to go Wednesday night? You guys want some of Vox? Hell yeah. Dimes is hungry. I will tell you guys, there's a lot of good gameplay tonight. One of the best things that I saw, and it was brilliant, is how much effort MIR put into keeping Ben's weak-ass level 6 character alive. Unbelievable. It was seal smoke after seal smoke after seal smoke. What an effort. It's that unit, that second unit was just in there like, we just got to keep this dude alive. And I got a feeling if Villar would have taken damage, Julie, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if Villar would have taken damage and you would have gotten in cycle 2, I just got a feeling you'd have been headhunting Ben, right? Was that going to be the play? Like you would have hunted his butt down and finished him off? Yep. That would have been pretty cool. Is to see if all the seal smokes could have kept him alive from Julia, because I think Julia's going to be on a warpath for him. So we had some good stuff, man. We had a lot of people pop in tonight. It was good to see Tommy the Tank. So maybe he is, he's had a lot of stuff going on, and maybe Tommy is on the verge of rejoining. That'd be a nice boost for Sly, wouldn't it? Oh my God, what would you guys do with 2 tanks? Wow, that would be a lot of protection right there. So, I don't want to get too far ahead because I know we got a good match Wednesday night. But again, Wednesday night, fight for 3rd place. Friday night, conclusion of Crossfire Cliffs. Saturday, we finally get to see Judas. We finally get to see Axis. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a lot of fun Saturday. Big pack event coming Saturday. 3 of the best. You're going to have Cosmic Scorn, Legendary Judas, and Legendary Axis. And let me Kel, let me throw my hat in the ring for the brand new items coming up Saturday. I want to give a big shout out to all the players from ARC. So, Kel, if you can split those up for the weekend event. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna replay this. I thought there's, Dow turning B-Dub into Marty. I thought it was cool. They kept blue sparking or gold sparking Bonnie. It was just good stuff. I mean, great moves, good strategies all the way across the board. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys think? 2.5 months ago, on a Saturday night, we were playtesting the Asylum. So what are your final thoughts on the Asylum? We haven't retired it yet, and we're having a lot of fun with the farm. But to go from, that Saturday and just kind of playing and having a good time with it to these type of strategies and the map and don't forget, you guys got to start to learn this map. We still got, so Monday we're going to have All-Star Awards. Wednesday night, 1 week from this Wednesday, no items taken from your inventory. It's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to be All-Star. I want your silly, fun, creative, innovative, but I still want you to win. So all of those things, just kind of let your hair down, have a good time. Next Wednesday night, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then that weekend, we got the Walking Deads. And then the following week, we got Walking Dead Chat. And then the week after that, we are going to this map, and this map is going to be so much fun to play. There is more line of sight. There is, as I said before, I do not want to go in that portal with Jim and Julia. I'm telling you. Think twice. It's, you go jump in that portal, and then you got all that armor pin, like right up in your face. It is going to be ridiculous. So, that map is going to be a whole lot of fun. It is going to be a brand new battle. Everything resets. So you'll get a chance to go out. October 12th, we're going to kick it off. The nice event. And I don't know who the matchups will be, but we'll set up a schedule. But all the things I loved about the Asylum came out tonight. But the added features in the farm, being able to call timeouts, being able to BT7 someone out of a zone, being able to will sickle somebody. Remember, the will sickle will find a sharp object. I made a new word, object. That's a southern way of saying it. It's with a CK instead of object. But anyway, you'll find a sharp object to land on. So that's going to be, do you want to use blue and prevent that from happening? The portals are certainly going to be a different strategy. And here's the thing with the portals. It's going to get back to that scoring system. And that's a little bit of what is missing in the Asylum. Because in the Asylum, you can do a lot of damage, and if you don't get the killing blow, you don't gain points for that damage. And as much as I like that, I like the fact that you're going to be able to go in the portal And if you do more damage to your opponent, you're going to win that standoff, and your team is going to get points. So it's going to be a way to reward the PvPers. You go in solo and you outplay somebody in solo, you're going to get your team points. You go in doubles and you get them down to 50% and you're at 80%, you're going to win those points. So your team's going to be cheering you on. It's going to be unique. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it's going to have the team play. It's going to have the solo play. It's going to make healers more powerful. It's going to make priests more powerful, tanks more powerful. But the strategy of how you go about damaging people, whether it's AP or... We saw in this particular battleground, it was either Gina or B-Dub, I think, won a match by dealing more. I think it was Amanda and B-Dub beat Gina and Trigger by dealing more base damage than. It was probably one of the first matches we had where somebody won on base and not health, because there was so much armor pen in that. And Gina and Trigger took them down to the wire. Almost won the match. And they did more armor pen toward the end. But with all the cooldowns and all the items we have, you're going to go in there probably 3 rounds, and the best person's going to win. So it's going to change a little bit, and I think it's anybody's ball game. And a lot of the synergy that you guys have come up with in months and months of team play, that's going to be on display. Deadly Dimes and Ocean Man going into Portal. Will and Amy going into Portal. I mean, a lot of good lethal combinations. So, I don't want to keep you guys all night. It is 12:37. I know some of you guys have to work tomorrow morning. But again, my absolute gratitude and thanks for everything that you guys do. I am super, super proud of how you guys played tonight. I'm super, super proud of what you guys do with the game. I certainly have created a forum for the game, but boy, oh boy, you guys have done some amazing things and played some of these items beyond my wildest dreams. So thank you so much. Super, super competitive game. A lot of fun tonight. I will be taking tomorrow off. There will be no stream tomorrow night, and because I think I'm going to recharge a little bit myself. And Wednesday night, we will be right back here for a big Sly versus Vox matchup, and then we'll have Walking Dead Thursday, and then we'll have Crossfire Cliffs and Who Took Bonnie's Dead Dimes Friday night. So thanks everybody. Appreciate everything that you guys do, and as I said, a huge, huge pack event coming up over the weekend as well. Thanks again, and let's dance our way out of it. We want to bring the painted chick for Hippo. Here you go.